Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Josh, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do share and like this video, and also don't forget to turn on that notification bell because that will alert you when I'm posting a new video. Now, today's video is going to be talking about the World Mission Society Church of God going at it again with the end times. So let's get right into it, guys. I've been trying to make this video, but if it's not one thing, it's another. And but I'm finally getting to it, and hopefully I can post it by the end of tonight. Today is New Year's Eve, and I would really want to get this video up by tonight. So hopefully everything gets filmed, edited, and whatnot. However, with that being said, a few days ago, or maybe a week now, some girl messaged me, not gonna say her name, she messaged me and told me that she was, worried because the Church of God was freaking her out. And mainly her cousin, I believe it was. Her cousin was freaking her out, and she was telling her that the end is coming. Now, I thought we've already been through this. I've already made a video and I've showed proof of them testifying to the end times, whether you choose to believe it or not. But yet, once again, they come and say that the end is coming by the end of this year. Now, how is this possible? Now, how is it happening actually? So what they're actually testifying to is there's a 40-day preaching festival, which started November 20th or somewhere around there. And from the day that the 40-day preaching festival started, 40 days later, which would make it, I believe, December 30th or December 31st, according to the messages, it's December 31st, that's going to be the end time. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys screenshots. Of course, I'm going to blur this girl's name out, but I'm going to show you guys a screenshot of what she's actually showing me, and I'm going to go ahead and read it along with you guys. So I have my phone with me right here, and I'm just going to simply pull up the messages, and I'm going to start off with the first message that she sent me. Now, this was on December 20th. She says, "Hello, I found you on YouTube because I'm currently is confused, a member of the World Mission Society Church of God. I have so many questions. I'm going through a tough time right now. Basically, after this 40-day preaching festival is over, December 31st, then all the prophecies would have been fulfilled, I'm guessing, and then the gospel work is done, and then we will be going home. I've been a member for a year, baptized in March, stopped going a couple of weeks ago, and now the stress is coming back because I do not want to burn in hell. I need answers. No matter how hard I try, I cannot put my faith into mother and father, and I'm being forced and brainwashed into thinking I'll be burning in hell. Sorry, this is a lot. It's been a lot going through my head." So she messaged me all this. You can clearly see that it says that after the 40-day preaching festival, which I had no idea about. Again, the only way I find out things now is when you guys let me know. So please, in the comments below, make sure that you guys are commenting statuses or updates of what the World Mission Society Church of God. So again, she sent me this message, and she said that the world is coming to an end on December 31st because all the prophecies are going to be fulfilled. That's what she was saying. So she was freaking out, and so I messaged her and I said, "Hi, sorry for the late response, but you have nothing to worry about. Everything they have told you is a lie, and they have controlled your mind so that you feel a certain kind of way when it comes to religion, and that's what's causing all this fear. What's this preaching festival that they have talked to you about? Sounds like that's what's triggering your anxiety. Can you tell me more about it?" So I asked her, "Can you tell me more about this preaching festival?" Because again, you guys, I have no idea what's going on within the walls of the Church of God, because I'm no longer a member of it. So she goes on to explain, "Yes, well, mind you, I've been out of the church for at least 5 months. I got a text from one of my cousins that attend and said she will be fully taking part in the 40-day preaching festival, which is when they vowed to Mother that they would preach for 40 days, and by then the prophecies will be fully fulfilled, and all 7 billion people in the world would be all preached to. Apparently, Mother is supposed to call and state, 'It's done,' by December 31st. One of the sisters told me that when it's done, we are preparing to go home because there will be no more baptisms, no more anything. That's the reason it's scaring me. What if after the 40 days is up, the world does end? I'm only scared because I lost faith in Mother and I don't have time to regain my faith, especially with all my doubts. She said it with a sense of urgency, as if it's so real. I started to lose faith when I studied about mothers and children, and pretty much babies and kids will be burning in hell if the parents don't save them. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So again, guys, within this 40-day time frame, they're going to be preaching to 7 billion people, which is everybody on planet Earth. I don't know if that's possible in 40 days, you know. There's tons of people, like, you know, she's saying, and everybody is well aware that there's about 7 billion people approximately on this earth. So for you to preach to all 7 billion people, no, good luck with that. And not just that, but, you know, they're telling members that by December 31st, or at least according to what I'm being informed, by December 31st, when this 40-day preaching festival is done, that Mother is going to call all the churches, I guess, or I don't know how she's going to do it, and she's going to say, it is done. And once it's done, that means no more baptisms, no more, you know, whatever. So if you're looking for the truth, after December 31st, according to what I'm reading here, it's saying that your chances are lost. I guess you're not a chosen one, is pretty much what they're trying to say. I reached out to her and I asked her if it was going to be okay if I used her material in regards to what I'm sharing with you guys, and she said, yeah, that's fine. So then she then forwards me this message from her cousin, and it says, how could you know if you don't study no keep services? First of all, cousin, make sure that you're understanding your grammar, because this doesn't make any sense. How could you know if you don't study no keep services? How long do you think Mother and Father will have mercy on you before they scratch your name out of the book of life? Literally 7 days left, one more third day and one more Sabbath, and you have made minimal effort to learn nor understand. None of this is for their benefit, but for our benefit, so that we can be forgiven of our sins and go to heaven. Do you think you can be forgiven of your sins continuously, taking God for granted? I'm trying to save you because you have no clue how much worse you will be punished because you know the truth. So again, her cousin is reaching out to her, instilling this fear, saying, hey, there's 7 days left of this preaching festival and you haven't even done anything. The world is coming to an end and you have done minimal effort and you're taking God for granted that you know the truth, and, you know, just feeding her all these things. So again, guys, you can see by the text messages that she's saying there's 7 days left, one third day and one Sabbath day. For those of you guys who don't know, third day means Tuesday worship, which is what they observe as well. So she's saying that there's one more Tuesday service and one more Sabbath day to keep holy before the time comes for Mother to call and say it is done and no more baptisms, no more anything, and it is time to go home. So it's really crazy that, you know, that they're still going at this with this information. Also, earlier I got a comment in one of my videos saying that they had testified to them that the world was going to end in 2018. So 2018 has come and gone, and now it's about to be 2019. So again, they keep saying and testifying to these prophecies and to these things that they saying are being fulfilled. And this latest one is this 40-day preaching festival, that at the end of this 40-day preaching festival, all 7 billion people are going to be preached to. Mother is supposed to call sometime between November 20th, I'm guessing, and December 31st, around those dates. Anytime before today, pretty much, and let them know it is done and that they're going home. So I'm curious to know what's going to happen when the clock strikes midnight and is January 1st, 2019. You know, we only have a few hours left before this year is over, 2018, and we come into 2019. Apparently, you know, there's still billions of people out there that I'm sure you didn't preach to. So what's going to happen? Has Mother called you and said it is done? Like this girl is telling me. And mind you guys, this is not going based off my thoughts or or my idea. This is simply information that is being shared with me that I'm now sharing with you guys. So if you guys aren't seeing between the lines what this church is doing, again, time after time, they'll find a way to say, oh, this is fulfilling prophecy, and by this time, we're going to go home. But however, one way or another, they go around that and they say, oh, this was supposed to happen because we were supposed to weed out the non-believers or whatever. They've done it before, and I'm sure they're going to keep doing it again and again and again. Now, if you guys can't see that, then I'm sorry, but this is, information that's being shared with me from an individual thousands of miles away. It's nowhere near me. She reached out to me to share this information with me that her cousin is sharing with her. Again, 7 days left. This was, pretty much 7 days ago. Today's December 31st. So I'm curious, did Mother call you guys and say it is done? Because it's only a few hours till January 1st, 2019. Anyways, guys, this is what I wanted to share with you, and I've been MIA for a little while, but I'm gonna be trying to post more videos for you guys and be sharing more, nonsense of this church with you guys so that you guys can see, and hopefully if you are contemplating on leaving, hopefully I'm able to convince you to leave, and if you're thinking of joining, then think twice, because once you're in and they start getting into that, brain of yours, it's hard to get out. So until next time, my name is Josh, and again, make sure that you're always enjoying life. See you guys soon.